Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of Gardening at Crocs. It is about 4 weeks away from our last frost date. Our last frost date here in my area in Zone 6B is April 18th. So I am 4 weeks away from that date approximately. So what am I planting? Am I planting anything outside? I'm definitely planting things inside. Let's go across and see what I'm all planting. So let's start with the outdoors stuff. First thing I'm going to do outside is I like to get my garden snacks in. And one of those is going to be my sugar snap peas. I'm going to be planting these guys outside. I got plenty of these. I actually got some Oregon Giant Snows, 2 packs of sugar snap. And then Kid Croc here has some little Marvel seeds. I don't think these are the pot eating variety, but we got a bunch of them, so we might as well put them out there as well. I usually try to trellis these guys up. So that's one of the first things that I got to get outside, and I'm going to try to do that today. The other thing that I'm going to go out and do is I'm going to start planting my salad and lettuce mixes out into the garden. I'm going to plant these actually between my garlic out there. It's going to serve me a little bit of a weed barrier out there. And hopefully I'll get some food out of my weed barrier as well. So I'm going to get that planted out there. I got spinach in here as well. A couple other things you can plant with in terms of the leafy green area outside would be your Swiss chard. Let's see, what else is there for leafy greens? Kale, if you're into that thing, that kind of stuff. I'm not really a big kale eater. But those are some things that you could do outside in terms of the leafy greens. The next thing you can do outside definitely right now is go ahead and get your radishes planted and your turnips planted. Beets you could probably plant. You might wait on those just a little bit if you wanted to. But anything that's going to be a root vegetable you can get down into the ground, go ahead and plant those. Carrots are another item that you can start planting outside. Those guys are going to be cold hardy. Trick with carrots is getting them to come up. So yeah, definitely get all your root vegetables planted outside. You can go ahead and get those done. Even though you may still get some frost, you're still going to have plants that are going to pop up. Those guys are going to take a little bit to germinate. Also, we're going to work on planting some brassicas outside. I do have some brassicas in here that I'm growing that we will probably I will slowly harden off and put those guys outside probably this weekend. A couple of those would be some broccoli, some Brussels sprouts. Cabbage is a definite plus. You can do kohlrabi. You could do cauliflower. Different things like that you can get planted outside. You could even direct sow these guys outside at this time if you want. I usually have better luck starting them inside and then bringing them outside because they do tend to germinate really well on the inside. And then I can just bring them outside and poof, they're ready to go. The only trick is you got to make sure you harden those off. So we're back inside and we are going to talk about a few things that I'm going to start planting down here in my grow room with my grow setup. A few things that I'm going to start getting going right now is I'm going to plant some cilantro. We'll make sure we put this in a container or something so it doesn't go everywhere. But you can also plant, in terms of the herb family, you plant your basils. I got some large Italian leaf basil, some Genovese basil. I got some purple ruffles basil. I got these from free seeds from Seeds and Such. Another pack of Genovese basil. I got lots of basil I'm going to plant this year. I do love using basils in my cooking. I do love using basil in my cooking. It just adds another element of flavor. If you've never used fresh herbs before, it is a real treat. So I would definitely suggest doing that. Plus, if you have basil out in your garden, let's say you don't go out there and pick it, it is an excellent pollinator plant. It just attracts all those pollinators into your garden, and that will just help out with controlling pests in your garden and help out with basically your vegetables pollinating each other so you get more vegetables that way. So that's a definite plus for all those. Another thing I'm going to be starting here are some flower seeds. I do have some sweet alyssum and I got some royal carpet alyssum that I'm going to start. I can also, even though these guys are easy to start outside, I do like to start them inside. I got some zinnias. I got some really pretty red ones here. And then I got a mixed bag of colors here as well. I'm going to do some bachelor button. And this was just a cheap seed packet I picked up, so it should be pretty easy and I would assume hardy to grow. We're going to start those guys inside. Also got some catch fly that I'm going to start inside as well. These guys are all going to be good for pollinator plants. So we'll see how that works out. If you haven't done so already, you probably need to get your tomatoes and your peppers started. It's not too late to get those guys going. You can also get your anything like your eggplants and those guys going as well. I typically don't grow any eggplants. Marigolds are another good thing to start. You got your calendulas are another good thing to start. There's a ton of things that you can be doing right now. So I suggest you get your hands dirty, get things planted, either whether it be out in the garden or inside. Spring is here. It is the 21st. So spring is technically here, whether it shows like it outside or not. So I just challenge all of you guys to get ready, get your hands dirty, get stuff planted, be ready for that warm weather when it comes and hits. We'll be outside in that garden in no time at all. Another thing that you want to get going, if you haven't started already, is going to be your sweet potato slips. I will be starting those here actually today. I'm a little bit behind my schedule on that. But those sweet potato slips, you're not going to want to put those guys outside until the weather has really warmed up and things are going to be constantly above 60 degrees. Otherwise, they just don't fare too well. So it might not be bad that I am waiting to get those started, but I think I should be still in good shape. So I'm going to get those started. Stay tuned for a video on that. I'm going to show you how I got my sweet potatoes started, what I do to get them up and going, and yeah, the whole kit and caboodle with that. If you like what I'm doing here and want to see how all my plants turn out, see what I do with the next step with all these guys, click that subscribe button down below. Click that thumbs up button. Give me 2 thumbs up if you can. You can't give me 2 thumbs up. Give me that thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you've got started. There are things that I haven't gotten started yet that I'm starting late, but we'll get those guys in the ground soon enough. So cheers everybody, and God bless.